And hello, everybody. Welcome to Lawrence Veterans Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Central Catholic is facing Chelmsford today, hosting Chelmsford. Central Catholic ranked number 9 in Eastern Massachusetts by School Sport Magazine, joined by Dan Kachufis. And Dan, last week Chelmsford killed Methuen 42-13.
Definitely. Last week, Chelmsford was just awesome on both sides of the ball. You know, showing that for the second week in a row. But, I mean, that was last week, and this is this week. This is probably the biggest game of the season for either of these two teams.
One of the biggest, at least, as Billerica is looking incredible. Last night, Billerica beat Methuen 46-0. We were able to beat Methuen by a mighty margin, but Billerica is looking good.
Billerica's definitely looking good, coming back from a disappointing 2-8 season last year. 46-0. They played outstanding versus that Methuen team, who just isn't very strong.
What Central Catholic, they were ranked number 8 in the state last week. They fell to number 9, even though they beat Lowell, but they only beat Lowell 20-14. And so maybe Chelmsford, Central Catholic does have some weak spots.
That might be the case, but as we'll see, even we saw last year, Lowell gets stronger and stronger every year, every game. And last year, by the end of the season, Lowell was probably the toughest team in the MVC to beat.
Fortunately, we do not have Kevin Redmond today to help us out, and that's okay. We'll get through it. This is the first game out of a 3-game road trip for the Chelmsford Lions here today at Lawrence Veterans Stadium, home of Lawrence and Central Catholic Red Raiders. All right, that's it from here. We're going to go up to the booth now. Enjoy the game, everybody. Both teams coming into this game undefeated, both 2-0.
Definitely, this is going to be a great game. Central Catholic beat the St. John's Prep Eagles in week 1, and they also beat Lowell last week 20-14. Only a 6-point margin. For sure, these Lowell Red Raiders are getting better. But what did I say last week? These Red Raiders definitely did win.
Exactly.
But anyway, we're almost set to go here. Chelmsford is going to kick the ball. Actually, no, Chelmsford's going to receive. I don't believe this. Central Catholic did actually win the coin toss, but they elected to kick the ball. I don't see much logic in that, but... So Chelmsford's going to start on offense. We'll go over our offensive starting lineup in a few minutes.
Okay, the Chelmsford High School Lions starting offense. Brian McGuire starts today at quarterback. Chris Piccioni is the halfback. The fullback is Chris Benton. John Bertolami and Jeff Smart are the wide receivers. Matt Coder is the tight end. Eli Gumbakis, Evan Dunn, John McIsaac, Sean Nyan, and B.J. Wellman make up the entire offensive line.
We're almost set to go. Here, we'll get back to you with the Chelmsford defense. And here we go.
Number 32, Dan Vitale for Central Catholic, kicks it off, and here's Piccioni. Piccioni gets to the 30, he's at the 40, crosses midfield, 40, 30, 20, they're gonna catch him, 10, touchdown Chelmsford!
Chelmsford with the touchdown. There is a flag on the field. I don't know, that might bring it back.
That could possibly bring it back.
And that's what the indication is, they're bringing it back.
Even though this will not be a touchdown, it looks like the flag where it's placed is Chelmsford's still going to get decent field position.
Probably Piccioni just breaking free. You saw a great wedge.
Must have been an illegal block downfield.
Yep.
Illegal block is the indication. Touchdown will be called back.
All right, so the offense is going to have to get the ball in the end zone. So no touchdown on the play.
But they still have pretty good field position. They're starting from their own 47-yard line.
Let's take a look at the Central Catholic starting defense. And Aaron Lasharite, Darren Shaw, Bill Murray, Adam Wright, Matt Kobelski, who's unbelievable, both offense and defensive starter, Mike Farley, Darren Jones, Vinny Forzesi, and Ryan White. Get the rest, Paul Raitano. Brian McGuire starts off the offense for Chelmsford at quarterback. I formation for the Lions. One wide out. They're going to hand it off to Benton. Benton gets a hole. Nice blocking by the Lions offensive line, and he gets to the 42-yard line.
Great run by Benton getting through the middle. He's got the first down. So quick 10 yards, 12 yards for these Chelmsford Lions.
Also, Kyle Mallow is on defense for the Raiders. Red Raiders. Again, one wide out I formation for the Lions. McGuire behind center. Fakes a play action pass right to Matt Coder, and he drops it at about the 30-yard line.
That's dangerous. You got people behind there. It's fairly dangerous. But it's going to be second down and 10.
At the 42-yard line, Lions come out of the huddle, still scoreless. 9:02 left. 1 minute of 1 minute played here so far. Wide out to the top of your screen now. McGuire's going to hand it out to Pashoni, and Pashoni gets a hole. He's going to run on the right side. He's going to be driven out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. They're going to mark it. First down, Chelmsford.
That's what it looks like. Pashoni gets around the end. You see, he's powerful enough to go through the middle, but he also has tremendous speed, so he can go around the end. And it's going to be another first down for the Chelmsford Lions. And already we see McGuire at quarterback. He's just doing a great job. He really takes charge out there.
The first game, Tim Leahy and Mark Brown were switching off at quarterback. McGuire was still ailing a little bit from his shoulder injury. I formation set again for the Lions. One wide out at the bottom of your screen. McGuire hands it off to Benton. And already I'm seeing a little more play calling towards Chris Benton, using his talent.
Well, Benton got very few carries last week. Very surprised that he didn't get more.
Pashoni stole the show. Now he has 209 yards on the season, on his way to a 1,000-yard season.
Exactly. Chris Benton only had 3 carries, but he got 33 yards off of those 3 carries. So
on the first down, Pashoni got out of bounds at the 26, so on the Benton 5-yard gain, they're now at the 21. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Wide behind center, they're going to hand it off to Pashoni, and the Central Catholic defense was ready there. Number 20 on the defense, that's Bill Murray, a sophomore, 5'6", 650 pounds, a linebacker.
So just stopped at the line of scrimmage. So it will be 3rd down and 6. Stopped actually a yard short of the line of scrimmage. Situation with Chelmsford.
3 backs now for the Lions as John Kidd comes into the game. No wideouts. They're going to hand it off to Pashoni, and again, Central Catholic's defense red run the entire time. And it's going to be 4th down and about 3.
4th down and about 3 from inside the 20-yard line. Try to see what Chelmsford does here. It looks like Mounsey is staying on the sideline.
So they are going to go for it. Number 4, John Bertolami is coming to the huddle, so
in this situation, the wind would be at Chelmsford's back.
Fourth down and 3. Here we go. They're going to pitch it out to Pashoni. Bertolami was brought in as a blocker, and he'll be close.
Oh, he definitely got it. He got it by about a yard.
So 1st and 10, Chelmsford.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break here. We'll be right back.
1st and 10. 1st and 10 now for Chelmsford. They're getting closer and closer to the end zone. Again, I formation. McGuire hands off to Pashoni. Pashoni, the right side of the line, and he'll pick up 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line. Boy, I love how this field's numbered, Dan.
Yeah, I know. It really makes things a lot easier.
Hint, hint, Chelmsford. So 2nd and 5 for the Lions. 3 backs. This kid comes back into the game. Blitz looks like Central Catholic, and dead ball foul.
That's going to be a false start.
So Chelmsford will move back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line. The other big game I think Chelmsford's playing this year is going to be the classic one, the Thanksgiving game, as Billerica, of course, is looking very strong this year, and it's the only other undefeated team in the MVC. If Chelmsford can win today, that's a sure sign that the Lions will compete for the MVC championship.
Definitely so. I mean, they look very strong so far. So.
3 backs again. Looks like blitz from Central Catholic. McGuire, long count, and he's going to call a timeout. I think he was trying to force Central Catholic onto an offsides there. Didn't work.
Didn't work for Chelmsford there. McGuire, he almost got it, but it just didn't work. Able to jump back. You can jump over as long as you jump back.
Right. Jump back before the ball is snapped.
Or you touch someone.
2nd and 11 at the 15. They're marking it.
Cheerleaders from Central Catholic, a little self-confident.
Perky. Very
Perky.
perky.
Yes.
I don't see our cheerleaders making it to the game today.
They are there. They're back in the players.
Oh, they're I see them now. All right, and our Lions are there too. I'm voting Rob Pascucci for most class period.
Yeah, he's a definite possibility there. You're gonna vote me, Pescar, though.
Maybe. We gotta show everybody that's watching a picture of his car. You be the judge. McGuire, back of center, 3 backs again. And they'll hand it off to Pashoni. Cuts to the right and will pick up. He'll be close. Be 2-3 yards short of the first down.
It's gonna be 3rd and about 4. 3rd and 4 from the 9-yard line, but Chelmsford very deep in Central territory.
And we have our own touchdown guy in Chelmsford. Chris Pashoni has 5 touchdowns over the past 2 games, 4 of them last week. So there's our touchdown threat. I formation for the Lions. 1 wide out is Bertolami. They'll hand it off to Benton, and he'll be close to the first down. I think he got it.
That's going to be very close. I think he did get it. The referee is just, the linesman anyhow, just on the other side. And yes, they're going to move the chains. 1st and goal for the Lions.
Well, it's really early in the game, but so far I think both teams are evenly matched. The defense of Central Catholic looks pretty good, although Chelmsford's moving the ball.
Definitely so. Keep in mind that this drive from Chelmsford has eaten 6 minutes off the clock so far.
McGuire, and there's going to be a penalty, dead ball foul. It's probably a false start to begin with. And it is. Boy, Lawrence Veterans Stadium looks like a very nice stadium as long as they maintained it. Don't you think, Dan?
Oh, definitely. When you look at it from the highway, it looks like it's a great place, but you get here.
It looks like they're making an effort. They've already removed a lot of the broken down bleachers here at the top of the bleachers. You can still see the remnants of how bad the bleachers really are at the bottom where they haven't taken them down yet. Hopefully they're going to replace them. 1st and goal for the Lions. Now at the 10-yard line as they were moved back 5 yards. And they hand it off to Benton. Oh. Tripped up after gaining 2 yards. Number 67.
Paul Raitano.
That's Paul Raitano. He's a senior defensive lineman. Our papers are flying around as we weren't able to get a press box today. Stuck outside here. But it is a beautiful day out here in Lawrence. Pitch it out to Pashoni. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Chelmsford. Pashoni wasn't able to get the touchdown on the special teams on the kickoff return, but he's able to get his 6th touchdown of the year, and Chelmsford takes a 6-0 lead with 2:41 left in the first quarter.
Excellent play by Frashoni. You see the blocks again for the Chelmsford defense, for the Chelmsford offense, excuse me.
His outside game is spectacular. I remember the first game, after the first game, we were suspect on whether Benton and Pashoni could have an outside game. Pashoni has definitely proven it. Benton also does. Mounsey on for the extra point attempt. The kick is up, and the kick's good. 7-0 Chelmsford leads, and we'll be back after this break. Okay, 7-0 Chelmsford leads. 2:41 left in the first quarter.
Number 19, Eric Bounds.
Here's a replay of the touchdown as Pashoni just down the sideline and in for the touchdown. Number 22, Adam Wright, a senior defensive back, could not catch up to him. So Mounsey will be set to kick off. Mounsey up, nice kick to the 5-yard line. Number 3, he's gonna no, didn't lateral it, faked me out. Adam Lashare, and he's tripped up at the 17-yard line.
Well, you remember
18-yard line.
the Lawrence, the Central Catholic
Have a flag on the play.
Central Catholic guys did that a lot last year.
With Aaron with Charity on the return. Tim Daly with the tackle.
Tim Daly, our fan club president, on the tackle.
Our fan club president, unfortunately, couldn't get a pregame show on this week, but hopefully next week we'll get one on for you.
Offside is the infraction against Chelmsford.
Offsides on Chelmsford. 3rd penalty called against the Lions.
So they're going to
Was
have
the
to
4th.
re-kick the ball. They'll go back to the 35-yard line. Would normally kick it at the 40-yard line. So Mounsey will kick it off now from the 35-yard line. Other scores from last night: Andover beat Drake at 21-6. St. Peter's beat North Middlesex 20-12. North Middlesex was our first opponent of the season at home. A game some of you may be interested in. Acton Boxborough beat Concord Carlisle 28-6. Of course, Billerica beat Methuen 46-0. And another game that may interest you: Lincoln Sudbury beat Westford 42-14. Two MVC games last night. Andover won and Billerica won. Mounsey to kick off at the 35-yard line. It's a low kick. Fielded at the 15, bobbled by number 3. He gets to the 34-yard line. Adam Lashare, Jr. plays split end and defensive back for the Red Raiders. He's 5'11", weighs 175 pounds. So North Middlesex's offense will get started.
North Middlesex is Central Catholic, Sachin.
Well, whatever. Central Catholic, it's an opponent. Matt Kobelski, yes, the fullback, is their star. He's one of the senior captains. Number 7, Miles Page, is the quarterback. And he's going to hand it off to Kobelski, and he gets nowhere. The defense right there.
if that's an indication of what's going to happen all day, it's going to be a long day for Central Catholic.
The first Lion to reach him.
Wellman in on that.
2nd and 11. 1 yard loss for Kobelski.
I believe that was not brothers, number 77, McIsaac.
So 2 wideouts. Number 3's in motion. They're going to play action pass. Page to throw it. Nice pass to the number 22, Adam Wright, and he's to the 34-yard line. 46-yard line, I'm sorry. He's into Chelmsford territory.
The man was left wide open. You cannot do that.
That's one thing that Chelmsford's been a little suspect on, is their passing defense. They may need it today because Central Catholic's quarterback, Miles Page, looks like he has a gun.
The running game so far
is nothing.
Negative yardage for the Central Catholic running game.
That was Kobelski again on the carry.
The ball carrier. Blocked by number 58 of Chelmsford, Richard.
Chelmsford's run defense is unstoppable. Their pass defense, however, they got to get onto that. Last week they were burned for a 75-yard touchdown pass.
That was just really miscommunication. You had the secondary and man-to-man coverage in that situation. But
They're going to hand it off to number 3, Adam Lasharite, who returned the kickoff, and he'll get about 3 or 4, and will be stopped there. 3rd down.
what happened on the that 75-yard touchdown pass, or whatever it had, or whatever it was, is that secondary was back in man-to-man coverage. They blitzed the linebackers, and the tailback coming out of the backfield was left wide open. That's who caught the ball. That's who ran the ball into the end zone.
I feel a pass play coming on here. 3rd down and 7 to go for Central Catholic. Indeed, it is passing. Still in the pocket. He's going to gun it down, and a little too far for Adam Lasharite. That's a name I think I'm going to be calling a lot today. Number 3, Lasharite. He couldn't run fast enough to get the ball a little overthrown. 4th down, Central Catholic, and the punting unit has to come on. So Chelmsford's defense stops Central Catholic's offense on their first drive.
Central Catholic is tricky. They very prideful school. You never know what they'd be doing. It's number 22, Adam Wright, a senior, 6'1", 170 pounds. He's the punter. See what happens.
He couldn't tackle Pashoni on Chelmsford's touchdown drive, as he's also a defensive back. And it gets a Central Catholic roll to the 14-yard line. That's where Chelmsford will start, and that's the first time I believe I've ever seen Chelmsford get bad field position.
Well, no, they had a couple of times against North Middlesex, actually, and you know, they did well with it. So it's 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Lions. McGuire comes in with the play. Many people thought he wasn't even going to play this year, but he's done an outstanding job.
Especially last week. Kevin Redmond had as his offensive play of the week a 22-yard pass from McGuire to Bertolami. Here's a handoff to Pashoni. He gets to the 19-yard line, a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 for the Lions. 13 seconds left in the first quarter, and the clock's going to run down. It'll be the end of the first quarter. The Chelmsford Lions are leading the Central Catholic Red Raiders 7-0. It'll be 2nd and 6 coming up for the Lions when the second quarter comes up. And we'll be back for the second quarter right after this. By the way, we just learned Central Catholic's not the Red Raiders anymore. They are the Raiders. That's going to be a little less confusing now with Lowell being the Red Raiders. So, Dan, you were wrong. Your prediction, the Red Raiders did not win last week.
I was wrong.
He was so proud of himself. It's going to be 2nd and 6 at Chelmsford's own 19-yard line as we get set for the second quarter. McGuire behind center, Benton and Pashoni in I formation. Bertolami, they're going to throw it to Bertolami. Here's the pass, and can't come up with it. 2nd down and 10 for the Lions.
That was good coverage by the Central Catholic, good coverage. Also a little overthrown by the quarterback McGuire, and Bertolami couldn't get his hands on it.
Third down and 6 now coming up for the Lions. Looks like Central Catholic also uses the 5-2 formation for defense.
It's popular in the high school because you don't really see many very big passing attacks.
McGuire will hand it off to Pashoni on 3rd and 6. He cuts back in the middle, and he's there for the first down to the 30-yard line. Nice run by Chris Pashoni.
The ball popped loose, but the indication is
He was
that
down.
he was down. He was down.
The ground cannot cause a fumble. First and 10 for the Lions as they're set. 9:32 left and counting in the second quarter. McGuire hands off again to Pashoni. Pashoni.
Oh, that's just pure
that's
power.
Power right there.
That is power. That's a 6-yard drive.
Went through 3 Central Catholic defenders and got about 6 or 7 on the play.
Outstanding. Those are the only 2 words to describe it. Outstanding.
Good thing you're in English this year, right, Did?
Yeah, next year. Next semester.
Got a little word confusion too there.
Yeah, exactly.
Handoff to Benton, and Central Catholic will stop him after about a yard. Pickup.
Forward progress is going to take him to the 39-yard line.
So that's going to be very close to the first down, and it'll be 3rd and 1 to go. Looks like a short one, too, in that. 3rd and 1. There are 3 backs. Benton and Kidd in there to block for Pashoni, who gets the handoff, and he powers his way through for the first down to the 42.5-yard line.
Pashoni again with the first down. He's getting the bulk of the carries so far. We've seen Benton got a couple, but the bulk of the carries is going to be Pashoni, I think, from here on out through the season.
And one of Benton's strengths is his strength, which comes handy in blocking.
Oh, definitely so. He's very strong. You know, he's someone that, you know, if I was a fighting man, I wouldn't want to mess with him because
No,
chances are I'd be in a box.
yeah, definitely. So about the 42.5-yard line, and a timeout's going to be called by Chelmsford. Probably a little miscommunication there on what play to use in
Chelmsford 7, Central Catholic nothing. 7:37 remains in the first half.
Chelmsford driving again. They're leading 7-0, and the defense was able to stop Central Catholic on their first possession of the ball game. And now Chelmsford still in their own territory. They're eating a lot of time off the clock in this first half.
That's definitely the strategy that they have to go by. I think they want to keep the Central Catholic offense off the field for as long as possible.
And wear out that defense. Blitz formation, and Lions.
Ball start.
Central Catholic able to get some guys in motion on Chelmsford's side, and Chelmsford will move back 5 yards. They still got the first down.
They gotta have more discipline on that line. Now it's 1st and 15.
First down and 15 at the 37-yard line. 3 backs for the Lions, including Dan Warshawski. He gets the handoff. That's an interesting move right there.
Definitely. Warshawski gets the carry.
First of all,
it's been a rumor since freshman year that Warshawski might play some fullback. And
I saw him in there when I announced his name. I thought maybe he's in there to block, but he got the handoff there. And
he's fast. There's no question about it. Tried to go outside, but didn't.
Second and 13. The normal backs are in there. Benton and Pashoni with one wide out. Play action pass for McGuire. Going to give it to Coder. Nice pass. He goes down at about the 28-yard line. First down, Chelmsford in Central Catholic territory, and they're threatening again.
Great play, great route ran by Coder. Shook his defender and
totally faked out the Central Catholic secondary. McGuire rolled to his right, so it looked like he was going to pass to Coder. That was the plan in the first place. And Bertolami was going to probably be his second option with his 2 running backs as his short options. First and 10 at the 28-yard line, the Central Catholic 28-yard line. I formation for the Lions.
They tried the blitz there, the Central Catholic Raiders did. The blitz didn't get who it was supposed to, but confusion caused Pashoni only got a yard and a half on that.
This looks like it's going to be a quick game today. 6:30 left in the first half, but it seems like we just started like 2 minutes ago. We're almost at halftime here.
Chelmsford has dominated in time of possession, and they've basically run the ball. The clock hasn't been stopped for a long time.
Even with that pass play, the clock continued to run because of the completion. Pashoni runs to left, but he'll get nowhere.
I don't even think Pashoni got back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Third down now for the Lions. Geesh, I think the Central Catholic cheerleaders, I don't think they've stopped yet. They've been going on for the entire game. They're on speed or something, I don't know.
Well, you know, it's a private school, so they can afford that sort of thing. You know, if they want to, you know.
28-yard line. 27-yard line. Third and about 6 to go. Scoreboard is wrong.
6, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I think that's, 3rd and 8. Here's Chelmsford's offense. McGuire. I think they were waiting for the ref to blow his whistle to start play. There's the whistle from one of the officials, and we're set to play here. 3rd down and 8. They're going to run it to Pashoni, and Central Catholic right there. Number 20 and number 95, I believe.
Central Catholic did a good job of covering that up. 4th down and 8. Mounsley's coming in. Looks like they're going to attempt a field goal in this situation.
Number 20, Bill Murray, on the play for Central Catholic. He's a sophomore this year, so they got him for another 2 years. This will be a long one. It's going to be about a 32-yard field goal attempt.
Brown to hold.
The kick is up, and just hits the post. Almost. Good try by Eric Mounsey right there.
Hit the crossbar.
Just a little more on that, it would have been a field goal. And Central Catholic on the offense. Number 7, the quarterback, Miles Page, on the option play. He gets about 7 on the play. 2nd down for Central Catholic. They're at their own 34-yard line now.
Not on the stop.
Central Catholic, their head coach is Chuck Adamopoulos.
It's a great game if I ever heard it.
I believe so. Handoff is to Kobelski. He's gotten nowhere today. Chelmsford's defense has been ready. They've been game planning for him this week.
Well, Kobelski is their big back. He's the guy that they can go to a lot.
Kobelski just shut down.
Steve Richard is the first one to reach him. The PA announcer says the first one to reach him because everyone was there.
3rd and 3 for Central Catholic. 2 backs, 2 wideouts. And the handoff is to Kobelski. He's close.
Again, Matt Kobelski's
He got the
ball
first down,
carrier
definitely.
tripped up by number 55, Dan Wachowski,
And they do rule it a first down.
but it's good for a first down.
4:13 left in the first half. And the clock continues to run. Now at their 36-yard line. They're going to hand it off to number 8, Darren Shaw, junior running back. He won't get too far before Chelmsford's defense stops him. 3:50 now left.
Dan Wachowski on the stop.
Dan Wachowski on the tackle. So I wonder if we're going to see some more Wachowski on offense today.
I doubt it. It's probably
Experimental.
experimental. He probably bugged his coaches all week about it.
Play action pass, Page, and he's going to get sacked. Oh, beautiful. Number 33, Chris Pishoni there. Also, I believe number 62, Mike Tusignant was also there.
It was just a lot of Lions, and they swarmed, and they got him. It's 3rd down and about 20, 21.
Interesting to see what Central Catholic decides to do here at their own 26-yard line. They do have an arm in Miles Page. So 2:51 left now. So if Chelmsford can stop Central Catholic here, they'll get another chance to get it into the end zone before halftime. 7-0 still the score, Chelmsford leading.
Central Catholic has called a timeout.
Want to talk these things over. This is a crucial play. They probably want to get on the scoreboard before halftime, kind of change the momentum of the game.
Well, they do get the ball back. Remember, second half to start out.
But it's a good high to be on going into halftime if you just scored. So Chelmsford better stop this right now when it's the easiest to stop it at.
That's always the advantage in 2:35.
3rd and 19. 3 wideouts, tight end. And he's going to pass, rolls to his left. He's going to throw it way over the head of, it was intended for number 22, Adam Wright, a senior wide receiver. That's 4th down. Central Catholic's going to have to punt for the 2nd time today. And that's good news.
Well, he's going to have to punt from the 26-yard line. That's where the line of scrimmage is. Benton's back at his own 39.
So the punter is number 32, Dan Vitale.
That's 22, Adam Wright.
Benton gets to midfield, gets to the Central Catholic 49-yard line where the Chelmsford offense will take another crack at it with 2:21 left. We still got the 2-minute warning to go to, and we'll be back right after this. During the break, Pishoni went for 2 yards and was stopped after gaining about 2, I believe. 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line of Central Catholic. And we're at the 2-minute warning now. 7-0 Chelmsford leads. They still got 47 yards to go to the end zone.
2-minute warning is being given to both benches.
In college, I do not believe they have a 2-minute warning. NFL, of course, does, but College football, I believe, they do not have the 2-minute warning. And high school does. At least Massachusetts, Eastern Massachusetts. 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line. 2 backs, I formation for the Lions. And play action pass. McGuire's looking for Coderre. He got him at the 14-yard line. Nice catch by Matt Coderre.
Outstanding.
That was one of the best passes I have ever seen. Pinpoint accuracy.
Outstanding. Coderre in double coverage, and still manages to pull that ball down.
And there's the Chelmsford sideline right there.
The Chelmsford sideline, the Chelmsford
there we go.
fans.
Well, get back to the play. McGuire. Back to center. Beautiful pass by McGuire in the last play. They'll hand it off to Pashoni. He goes left, and it'll get up to about the 10-yard line. 1:34 left and counting.
Good
as
hole.
Chelmsford will try to run the clock down a little more.
They had a good hole opened up by the offensive line, but getting into the linebackers. Linebackers didn't move, staying in the zone. Made the stop.
2nd and 5 to go. 5 yards for the first down, 10 yards for the touchdown at the 10-yard line. McGuire back. Pashoni breaks 1 tackle and gets about 2 yards on the play, maybe 3. 1:03 left and counting. As time continues to run. And Chelmsford's going to call a timeout now, as the clock's running down a little too quickly than they thought they wanted. 55 seconds left, 3rd down, and 3 to go. They're at their 8-yard line. 3 yards for the first down, 8 yards for the touchdown. There you see the Central Catholic huddle. Head coach Chuck Adamopoulos. Their assistant head coaches are Ernie DeFiore, Bob Jowett, Paul Farnham, Mike Leal, Sully Grella, Chris Sullivan, John Musumara, and Chris Fusco, I don't know. And that is it's a pretty big team they got here. This is probably the varsity and the junior varsity teams together. They play at Lawrence High School's field, Lawrence Veterans Stadium.
And Lawrence played here last night, and I believe they lost.
Yeah, they did lose. They did lose their ball game.
They lost at 18-13 to Revere, of all teams. Team coming all the way out from Revere.
Well, who are you going to play if you're not in the NBC anymore? Third down now. 3 to go for the Lions. I think they're thinking touchdown, though, so
You're
see if
this
they
close.
can get the first down. Go to Pashoni, and he gets the first down and more. He'll go to about the 2-yard line, I believe. 51 seconds.
Oh, he gets the first down.
That's, yeah, definitely the first down. I think it's 1st and goal now from the 3-yard line. They're marking it at 49 seconds and counting. McGuire hands off to Pashoni, and this time he's gang tackled. Number 3, number 20, number 55, all in there for Central Catholic. 55 is Mike Bracci. And Chelmsford another timeout with 34 seconds left. 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. Pashoni was able to get a yard on that play.
So Chelmsford went with the hurry up on that play. First down.
Boy,
now it's 2nd from the 2.
What an advantage it will be if Chelmsford can score on this drive. They'd be going into halftime 14-zip. 2nd and goal, 34 seconds left in the half. They hand it off to Pashoni again. He's close. Is he in there?
They're going to check it out. See where
I don't think he is.
No, it looks like he's just short.
Just a
There's
little
no
short.
indication.
22 seconds and counting. Chelmsford quickly has to get a play going. 18 seconds. 3rd down and goal from the inside the 1, in there, touchdown Chelmsford. Chris Piccioni, 7th touchdown, 2nd touchdown of the
There's
game.
a flag on the play. Hopefully that's against Lawrence.
12
Central
Central Catholic. 12 seconds left.
Offside against
The offside, so touchdown will stay. 13-0, Chelmsford leads, and Eric Mounsey comes on for the extra point attempt. So it's been all Chelmsford the first half.
Eric Mounsey again trying the conversion.
And timeout's going to be called by Central Catholic, as they didn't have the proper defense on special teams.
We saw number 70 for the Raiders. That's Joe McQuarrie, a senior. 6'0", 295.
Big boy. I think he's the biggest guy on the team running through it. There are only a few guys, probably 4 or 5 guys over 200 pounds.
You look at it historically, though, Central Catholic is never very big. Their offensive line just gets the job done because they're good skill blockers.
12 seconds. Mounsey, the extra point attempt is good. Right through the uprights. 14-0. Let's take a look at a replay of that touchdown, as Piccioni just jumped over everybody for the touchdown. 14-0 now. Chelmsford, they can, well, I don't want to speak too soon, but they just got to get a good kickoff here. Not let anything dumb happen here. And they'll be going into halftime with a 14-0 lead, just where they want to be.
12 seconds, you know, just want to make sure you get that ball deep in the end zone, or deep, you know, in Central Catholic Raider territory.
Central Catholic, if they get down to about the 30, 40-yard line, they still may have one more little time left for one play. So we'll see. Hey, that's not exactly the 40-yard line where Mounsey's going to set to kick off.
I think he can kick it anywhere
Behind it.
back of the 40-yard.
Yeah, I know.
That's what the ruling is.
Well, probably, but still. You want it right at the 40. Mounsey, the kickoff. Goes to number 3, Adam Lecharite, and he'll be stopped about the 23-yard line. 7 seconds left, so we'll see if Central Catholic just runs the clock out, goes into halftime and regroups, or if they're going to try one massive play here to get back into the game before halftime.
The Hail Mary's also always the possibility.
And
you know, when you
Miles Page does have a good arm. Here's a replay of the kickoff. See, Lecharite gets it right there, and right after the 20-yard line, you see all the Chelmsford special teams defenders there ready for him. And they are just going to kneel it. And that's halftime here at Lawrence Veteran Stadium. Welcome back, everybody. Chelmsford is leading Central Catholic 14-0. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. We owe a lot of gratitude towards Director Tom Peterson, somewhat to our horrible producer Nate McKinnon, who's not really done that good of a job lately, and everybody else who's made up the trek up here to Lawrence.
No, Nate's done a great job. Next week, of course, we're in Lowell, and the week after that is Malden Catholic. Gotta go all the way down to Malden for that one.
Eric Mounsey set to kick off for Chelmsford. Nothing. Chelmsford leads. Here's the beginning of the second half. Mounsey kicks it off. Number 8, Darren Shaw there to return. Fake lateral. Goes to his right. And 25 slows his progress down.
Ouch! Ow,
That's
that
Dan
was-
Willett, who stopped him. And then 3 Chelmsford Lions defenders there for the kill.
That was excellent. That was just an excellent defensive coverage. Number 25, Dan Willett, a junior, 5'11", 160 pounds.
Didn't get the
Had
tackle, but slowed the progress down for
Definitely
the other lines
plays-
to finish him off.
Definitely.
Number 7, Miles Page, back quarterback, 2 wideouts, 2 running backs. Chelmsford may have been offsides, and they're going to have a flag on that as number 3, Aaron Lasharite, gets all the way to the 42, so this penalty will be declined by Central Catholic, and they'll have the ball at the 42-yard line.
Offsides. Chelmsford didn't get back quick enough.
It was the left side of the defensive line. Both moved.
Offside against Chelmsford in indication. Guys, move it back!
So 21 seconds into the second half, Chelmsford has its first penalty, and they had a little too many penalties in the first half.
Definitely.
2 wideouts, 2 running backs again for Central Catholic. Oh, another offsides. Come on, guys. Number 8, Darren Shaw on the carry. He gets to the 39, but they'll get 5 yards and another first down. So seems like Miles Page is having a very nice count, getting the Chelmsford's defense offsides.
It's all that intonation in the voice.
First and 5 now for Central Catholic at their own 43-yard line. Page hands off, and the first big run today by the fullback, number 26, Mike Kobelski.
You gotta wonder what was said to the Raiders in their halftime huddle. As they've just come out, you know, looking to take control of this game back from the Lions.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line of Chelmsford. Central Catholic's looking like they have something to take care of here. Get on the scoreboard, and they are threatening. Blitz shown by Chelmsford, and it's Kobelski again on the carry. He'll get 3 or 4 yards.
Even though Kobelski didn't get many yards, partly because he didn't get many carries, I think we're going to see a lot more of them. Today, 6'2", 200 pounds. He's a fullback. He's a defensive back when he plays defense. He's a big boy.
Yeah, big defensive back, 200 pounds. He's in there for the hit, probably.
I'd play him at linebacker, personally.
Play action pass. Page back to pass in the pocket. Now throws deep. Almost intercepted. Nice coverage by Chris Benton. The number 4, Jamie Durkin, was the intended receiver, and Benton saw the ball also and went up and jumped a little higher.
He's an excellent defensive back. He has really no concern for his safety when he's running the ball, or, you know, for anyone else. He just gets the job done. He's going to end up hurting someone, and, you know, chances are it's a member of the opposing team, which, you know, it's never a good thing, but
43-yard line of Chelmsford, 3rd and 7. Page, it's gonna be to number 8, I believe, Shaw, and nowhere to go.
that's a big loss. That's going to make it 4th and 11, and I believe Central Catholic is going to have to punt.
I think that's called the receiver screen. Or reverse, that's what it's called.
No,
They're going for it. 4th and 11, big play here for Central Catholic. really shift the momentum in their favor if they can get the first down here. Chelmsford showing blitz. They're going to play action pass, rolls to his left. And now, big hit! Number 87, Matt Coder. Just from behind.
Whoa! That Chelmsford needed that play, and they got it. The defense coming up very big when they needed it.
The pressure was outstanding. Chelmsford was blitzing on, and seemed like the pass coverage was pretty good too, as Page had nowhere to go to. So Chelmsford's offense takes over. McGuire behind center, 2 backs, 1 wide out. They're going to hand it off to Pashoni. No, McGuire keeps it. He faked me out too. And that could be called pass interference.
Throw the flag there. Oh, no.
Bertolami asking what happened there. But everybody has the same right to the ball, so if...
That's just a non-call. Bertolami had a definite chance to make the play on that ball. I think pass interference should have been called on that.
Actually, I don't think pass interference should have been called, because I think the defensive back in that situation, he has as much right to the ball as the wide receiver. So if he was also making a play on it, and so incidental contact is not pass interference. 1st and 10, well, should be 2nd and 10. Pashoni gained about 4, 5 maybe. 3rd down. 3rd down and about 5 to go for the Lions. They're in Central Catholic territory now.
67, Paul Raitano for the Central Catholic Raiders had Pashoni's foot and wouldn't let go of it. Pashoni might have broken free for, at least the 1st down, but couldn't.
So a 3rd and 5 situation here for the Lions. I formation, 1 wide out. They'll hand it off to Benton. He won't get the 1st down. He'll get to about the 43-yard line, where it'll be 4th down and 3 to go.
I think they should go for this right here. I don't see, Mozzie's retreating back into the sideline.
Fourth and 3. The Lions are going for it. Jeff Smart at the bottom of your screen. I formation. Here we go. They'll hand it off to Pashoni, and he'll be close. Very close.
Pashoni did not get it. He's about a half a yard short.
They may measure it.
Not even close. I can see it head on right here, and Chelmsford did not get it. But they will measure it just the same.
Getting the chains out. Let's see how much they missed it by, if indeed they did miss it. Yeah, they missed it. Just about less than a foot short. Yeah, 6 inches probably. And Central Catholic will get the ball back after they lost it on downs. Chelmsford loses it on downs. And Central Catholic is pumped up. Look at the sideline down there. Everybody is screaming. There is the sideline on the screen.
Guy in the white shirt, that is Adamopoulos, the head coach. Chuck Adamopoulos.
Dan, is he Greek?
I believe so, yes.
At least the name is. Page will hand it off to Kobelski. He gets about 4. 5:32 left in the 3rd quarter. Tonight, Saturday night, Chelmsford High School, the class of 2000 is hosting the annual MORP dance. I hope everyone at CHS is going.
I think most people are. Tickets sold out, and they had to start giving out Emerson house passes.
It's going to be a quarterback option, and he's close to the 1st down, but he's met there. by many Lion defenders.
I think it looks like he's a little bit short, but I think they're probably going to measure this one.
Miles Page carries the ball that time.
Great advertising by the class officers of 2000. Sue Yu, Ethan Cushing, Margaret Maloney, and Bula Canavis. They did a splendid job getting the word out about the Morp, and people responded. It's a lot more money for us, Dan.
Definitely makes our prom cost a little bit lower.
It's going to be 3rd down and just about a foot, it looks like. Oh, stop!
Oh! That line
Beautiful.
collapsed like a wet paper bag.
I don't know how to describe that, but just wow.
Richard with the tackle.
4th down.
Fourth down, it looks like they're going to go for it again. It's going to be another big test for the Chelmsford defense. The 47-yard line of Central Catholic. The center is the first one to get out of the huddle. It's going to be 2 back and 1 wide out. Oh, he slips.
Oh!
That's an unfortunate break for Central Catholic. Page went back to rolled to his right trying to get a pass off, but he slipped, and Chelmsford will regain the ball and will bring you their drive right after this. Stoney with the carry. He gets to about the 40-yard line. That was just most unfortunate of breaks for Miles Page. It really was not his fault. He just slipped on maybe a little wet patch of grass, although it really wouldn't be wet now.
You know, I know there's nothing you can do. I mean, sometimes, you know, it happens to a lot of people that other foot gets in the way. It happens. Tough break. I think the Chelmsford defense.
Great break for the Lions as they're now on offense at Central Catholic 39-yard line.
From the looks of it.
2nd and 8 to go.
From the looks of it, they had the play pretty well covered. Anyway.
3 backs in for the Lions. They'll give it to Pashoni. And he manages to get to the 37-yard line where Lions have another 3rd down.
Looking at this Lions team, the Lions all across the board are much bigger than these Central guys.
The Lions, the first 2 games of the season, both against North Middlesex and Methuen, they just pummeled both teams. 28-7 the first game, 42-13 the second game. This game's a little much closer. Central Catholic still shut out. As a 3rd down here for Chelmsford, the pitch to Benton, and he won't make it. He'll be close, but he'll be a yard short. 4th down, Chelmsford. Chelmsford this game looking a little more evenly matched on both sides. Not just a rout going on here.
Well, this is really their first real test of the season. I mean, North Middlesex, they're certainly an outstanding team. I believe we had results from them.
Big 4th down play here for the Lions. 4th and a yard. They give it to Pashoni, 1st down and more. To the 28-yard line. And the Lions are threatening again with 1:26 left in the 3rd quarter.
That's power right there. But I'm mentioning, yes, North Middlesex, they are a decent team. They lost 20-12. They're having a tough season, though, this year, really tough.
.111 and counting. 1st and 10, Chelmsford at the Central Catholic 29. 3 backs again in there. Kidd, Benton, and Pashoni. When that happens, it's normally a Pashoni run with both of them blocking, and it is. He gets a hole inside. Oh, it's a play-action pass. Touchdown, Matt Coder.
Oh, that was pretty. They had the defense completely full.
They had me fooled, okay? I was thinking Pashoni was running in there with the ball. Shows how dumb I am.
You know, you look at it, and you see Pashoni going through, you think he has the ball, and then you wonder, why isn't anyone tackling him? But you see Coder, or the ball landing into Coder's arms.
That shows you the brilliance of McGuire and Coder. Now Chelmsford's opening it up, 20-0. And Mounsey in for the extra point attempt. Brightly colored uprights. Mounsey with the low kick, and it gets through. And we're back. I'm going to show you a replay of the touchdown pass from McGuire to Coder.
You go right there, you see McGuire drops back.
Play
See
action,
Bishoni.
cameraman fooled, and just a beautiful pass to Coder in there for the touchdown. Chelmsford now leading 21-0. Boy, this is a good game.
Oh, Chelmsford's playing well.
They're out here to send a message saying, why aren't we ranked? We should be ranked up there in the top 10.
Well, I believe in the hometown sports poll, the Lions actually are ranked. As of this point, I haven't checked that poll out, but the poll we're using, the
School sport, that's only the top 10 in Eastern Mass. Central Catholic coming into the game, number 9. And here comes, tripped up beautifully. Number 3, Aaron LeCharite on the return.
35, Matt Souza.
And Barry McDonald also on the play there.
Barry McDonald, not a very big kid. 5'11", 180. He's a junior. So he's not very big, but he gets the job done.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Central Catholic has 2 backs and 2 wideouts. And a man in motion. They're going to hand it off to LeCharite. LeCharite, maybe that's how you pronounce it. That is how you pronounce it, LeCharite. About 3 yards on the play, 2nd down, 35 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter. Central Catholic really needs to score on this drive if they want to stay in the game. As counting down, they'll get one more playoff before the 3rd quarter.
They'll have to get that blitzkrieg offense going. They're just long passes downfield.
They have the weapons to do so. Oh, fumble, but picked up by Sean. That's going to be quite a loss. About a 10-yard loss, I believe.
Great coverage by the Lions on that play.
3rd quarter has ended here. Chelmsford leads now 21-0. And when the 4th quarter starts, Central Catholic will have a 3rd and about 18 to go at their own 16-yard line. So it's going to be a little antsy out there on the Central Catholic sideline, deciding what they're going to do to start off the 4th quarter. Page hands it off. Oh, big hole for number 26, Kabelski. He gets to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Chelmsford back.
Sorry, it's 4th down now, and about 4 to go. He wasn't able to get enough. CC fooled Chelmsford on that one with the run play, and they were able to get good yardage, but it's a 4th down, and it looks like they may have to go for it.
Definitely.
9:30 left.
9:30 left in the ball game. 4th quarter, they have to go it.
Well,
no, they're gonna punt it.
They are going to punt. They'll need 3 possessions after this one. Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake punt, and they'll get the 1st down. Nice play. Oh, fumble! Chelmsford recovers.
Benton, very alert, coming up to help defend that play, and falls on the ball. And even though Central Catholic had the 1st down, Chelmsford recovers.
Chelmsford's played a great game, but at the same time, Central Catholic has just gotten some bad breaks. That was beautiful play calling by Chuck Adamopoulos and the entire crew, his whole coaching staff. Beautifully executed, but one little mishap, and Chelmsford recovers the ball. Definitely. Incredible.
They are a very well-coached team.
46-yard line of Central Catholic. The handoff to Pashoni as Chelmsford will now try to run the clock down a little bit here. 9:02 left and counting.
If you get into the situation where if they can run about 4 or 5 minutes off this clock, I'd say the game is pretty much over. It's really tough to score that many touchdowns and score 3 touchdowns in 4 minutes. Very difficult to do that. You can have bad breaks, for Chelmsford and onside kicks and all that great jazz.
So 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line of Central Catholic. The play action pass, McGuire back to throw to Coder, gets it to the 41. Did he stay in bounds? I think he did, so the clock will continue to run. 8:17 and counting here. 21-0, Chelmsford leading. 8:12 now left in the game.
3rd and about 6. It looks like they're going to call that.
So this is going to be a big, big play for Central Catholic's defense. If they can't stop Chelmsford here, Chelmsford gets a first down here, it could be game over.
Well, you can't count out this Raider team yet.
Definitely not, but this is probably the biggest play of the game for Central Catholic right here. They'll hand it off to Pashoni. They're able to stop him, so Central Catholic will get the ball back. 4th down and 3 to go. Chelmsford will probably punt it away.
No, McGuire's staying in there. He's going to take the call.
4th and 3. Chelmsford will go for it on 4th down with the clock continuing to run.
It's
We're
Bertolami
approaching
coming.
7 minutes. Bertolami coming in with a play call from the sideline. And looks like a timeout was called by Chelmsford as little miscommunication on the play call. So they'll go over it on this big 4th and 2 play for both teams.
I don't think that was miscommunication. The clock was running, and they just wanted to run the clock down as much as they can. 7 minutes to go. Central Catholic is down by 3 touchdowns. They've got their back up against the wall.
I guess you can use those timeouts when you're up 21-0. So now 4th and 2 out of the timeout. Here comes Chelmsford. Central Catholic really has to stop them here. They want a chance.
Benton set up as a wideout.
Pashoni the only back. And it is a pitch out to Pashoni. He's trying to get to the first down marker, and it looks like he got it.
Very close. Initial spot, I don't know if he got it.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
That's a very... There will be Central Catholic ball at their own 37-yard line, so Central Catholic's not out of it yet. A couple big plays, and boom. They'll be right back in it.
Well, the Raiders did what they had to there. They had to stop Chelmsford in that play. Chelmsford, it's not imperative that they get into the end zone. They got a 3-touchdown lead in the 4th quarter. It'd be nice if they can get that extra score, but if they can't, that's life.
Let's see if the Central Catholic runs the ball that much. Probably going to be some passing as it is. In the pocket, Page. He's got a man open in number 8. Darren Shaw. Central Catholic's not giving up yet. They get to the Chelmsford 30-yard line for a first down. 6:46 left. They're trying to get their first score of the game.
Chelmsford cannot relax here. Benton a little bit loose in the zone coverage, but he made the stop when it counted. As soon as Shaw had the ball.
Quickly, they're going quick here. Not much talk. Just getting right to the play. 1st and 10, pass play. Oh, nice handoff. And touchdown, Central Catholic. They get on the board. Number 26, Matt Kobelski. And that's the big play they were hoping for. 2 quick plays, 21-6. Jeez.
That's a draw play. You draw everyone in.
Central Catholic nowhere near out of this game yet.
Definitely not. You can't count Central Catholic out. Be interested to see what they do in the kickoff, though, whether it's going to be their onside kick. Page having problems. They want to go for 2 points. Number 71 for Central Catholic. That's that's Randy Holbrook, a senior, 6'3",
I don't know why
215.
they want to do that. No, they are going for the extra point.
Remember the trickery that they had, so.
Number 15, Sean Landers, in there. And Central Catholic scores 7 points quickly. And Central Catholic, number 15, Sean Landers, the junior kicker, is going to kick it off for Central Catholic. So this is actually maybe a crucial drive for Chelmsford, as they really got to run the clock down here.
They're setting up for that onside kick. Chelmsford has to do a good job. They got to stack everyone. Make sure they get this play.
Well, they got some of their good hands up there. Number 5, Craig Donaldson up there. 87, Matt Coder. Number 16, Ryan Farley. They're all in there. 44, John Kidd. Some of their offensive guys in there. They're going to get it right there to the 45. Chelmsford, number 4, John Bertolami, takes it on the special teams. And Chelmsford will have it at the 44-yard line.
Well, the situation here is they have to move the ball along, obviously, to get the first down, keep possession of the ball. And also, they must just do a good job of running the clock down. Take as much time as they need to between plays. Make sure they get all the signals right. You don't want any mistakes. You're up by 2 touchdowns. 6:25 left in the ball game.
2 wideout set. Now Pashoni in motion. He's set as a wideout at the top of your screen. 1 back is Benton, and they'll hand it off to Benton, and he moves the pile all the way to the 49-yard line. Pure power on that play. 2nd down at about 6. Central Catholic, even though they are down in this game, that's one of the most beautiful play calling jobs I've seen in a long time. They just seem to get the right play on. I feel that that's one of the big reasons why they've been winning.
Well coached. I mean, last year, Coach Rich, I believe he said that he very much respects Coach Adamopoulos, and with good reason.
2nd and 5. Clock down to 5:43 now. Only 1 wideout, and that's Benton, I believe. Oh, fumble! But McGuire picks it up, and he's going to get the first down. Hey, not bad. Maybe it was going to be a quarterback option anyways.
Not bad at all.
It seemed like it was going to be a quarterback option anyways because there was just a big open hole for him to run. So first down Chelmsford, 5:20 and counting at Central Catholic's 44-yard line. Hey, they can even score on this drive.
I think that's the plan. If they score, the ball game's over.
3 backs. They're going to hand it off to Pashoni. Just no turnovers, please. 2-yard gain, it seems like, for forward momentum, forward progression. 2nd and about 9 at the 43-yard line. Next week, who does Chelmsford play? They play Lowell
at Colley Stadium.
Oh, great. I love Colley Stadium. We'll have a press box over there.
We're outside the press box. Before the game, unfortunately, we were ousted from the press box.
Pashoni gets the handoff. Oh, beautiful moves by Pashoni, and he's close to the first down. He didn't make it, but 1 yard shy, and it'll be 3rd and about 1. 3rd and 2, maybe.
Call Pashoni shake and bake because he's got all the moves.
Definitely. Now at the 35-yard line of Central Catholic, another big play for the defense of Central Catholic on a 3rd and 1. They have to stop Chelmsford here. They give it to Pashoni, and they won't. First down, Chelmsford.
Actually, that might be fairly close. I think Pashoni did get the first down. And it is a first down.
Yeah, it is a first down. Big play for Chelmsford right there. 3:44 left and counting. Central Catholic's going to have to start using some of their timeouts.
They got to stop the clock and make sure that...
They do have the 2-minute warning with them also. That's their 4th timeout. You want to call it that. 3 backs again for the Lions. Benton Kidd in position to block. Oh, blitz. Almost gets to McGuire. It's number 4, Jamie Durkin, but a senior captain, but he wasn't able to get McGuire. McGuire a little too fast for him.
Immediately, Chuck Adamopoulos, the coach, calling timeout.
Quickly right to Durkin, who is the captain. Gives him the play. 3:18 left, 2nd and 8. As Chelmsford's getting inching closer and closer to pulling off what I think could be called an upset, even though everybody in Chelmsford knows Chelmsford's a very good team. The Lions are a very good team, but maybe people outside of Chelmsford didn't know how good this team really was.
Well, Chelmsford, Billerica, Central Catholic, and you could also give consideration to Andover as the top teams in the MVC this year. MVC, very strong, 4 tough teams.
Another blitz.
That's encroachment.
Yeah.
That's an offsides penalty. I didn't see any motion on the Chelmsford offensive line.
But we'll see. Yeah,
Yep.
it's an encroachment on the defense, so Chelmsford will be 5 yards closer. Not what Chuck Adamopoulos wants. A much easier 2nd and 3 play for the Lions instead of the 2nd and 8. Now at the Central Catholic 26. 21-7 is the score. 3:18 left in the game. Pashoni, Benton and Kidd again in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Pashoni. He goes to the left, right through, up to the 20-yard line. First down, Chelmsford.
Get the hammer out. I think we need a nail.
Nail to the coffin. Here's a replay of that run. Pashoni gets the hole. Finally tackled down at the 20-yard line, but not before he picks up the first down. Again, 3 backs for the Lions as they'll just continue to run the ball here to Pashoni. As long as he can keep it, he gets it to the 16-yard line. I'm sure that's what the Chelmsford coaches are telling him, Coach Rich, before this drive. Just hold on to the ball. That's all they need. 2:34 left and counting. 2nd and 6 to go at the 17-yard line to Central Catholic.
Chelmsford has no reason to rush here.
Again, 3 backs. Kidd, Benton, and Pashoni. They'll hand it out to Pashoni to the left. And he's tackled. Nice play by number 90, Arash Mashadi. Sophomore, 5'9" linebacker. Timeout Central Catholic, 3rd and 8 to go, I believe. 2:09 left, 9 seconds till the 2-minute warning, so they'll make Chelmsford will have 1 play between this timeout and the 2-minute warning.
Uh-oh, there's an argument on the field. Chuck Adamopoulos calling off the timeout, but the referee saying that he in fact did call a timeout. And Coach Adamopoulos,
You see him on the bottom of your screen, is now talking to one of the officials.
he did call a timeout, and then he rescinded it, but after the clock had already stopped.
So he gave his play to his senior captain, Jamie Durkin, who is a linebacker for the Central Catholic defense. All right, number 8, Jeff Smart in the game now for the Lions as they go down to 2 back, and there'll be a false start called on Chelmsford. They'll be moved back on this 3rd down. 2:08 left. Actually, Central Catholic still has some life. If Chelmsford cannot get the first down on this play, and it's going to be a hard one as it's 3rd and long, Central Catholic, well, Chelmsford may kick the field goal or go for it or whatever, and if Central Catholic's defense can hold up, they'll get the ball right after the 2-minute warning. And if they get a quick play on an onside kick. So you never know. Stranger things have happened. Third down. Big third down play here. They're going to pitch it out to Pashoni. And Central Catholic's ready. There are flags on the field.
That's probably a hold against Chelmsford.
Central Catholic, if it is against Chelmsford, will decline it. This will be a 4th down. It is holding on Chelmsford. You can hear Chuck Adamopoulos on our mic down on the field going, 4th down, let's make a play. Boy, I love our mic down on the field. Gets some of the noise of the action on the field. It's going to be a field goal attempt by Eric Mounsey at about the 30-yard line. It's going to be
a 40-yard
40-yard kick, including the end zone. A 30-yard kick if you don't include the end zone.
With the rules for the kickoffs always including the end zone, it will be a 40-yard kick. Mounsey with the 42-yard
Here we go.
kick.
The kick, oh, it's blocked. Live ball, and Central Catholic will take over right where they got it.
And we're back. Unfortunate break for Chelmsford. Yes, the punt, the kickoff, field goal, whatever it is. Yes, the field goal attempt is blocked.
Miles, what's his name? Miles Page back. Oh, beautiful penetration by the Chelmsford defense.
I think what we see is just a case of Chelmsford is much bigger than Central Catholic. And that's what happens, you know.
Timeout Central Catholic to stop the clock.
When you get big kids against little kids, you know, usually the big kids win because the big kids beat up on little kids. And
although little kids are really fast and can run.
Yep.
And that's what Central Catholic has to do here. They really need a big play here, a big pass play or something to get them downfield quickly. There's only 1:43 left. They're down by 2 touchdowns. Boy, if Chelmsford does come out with the win here, they really are. They're really well on their way to being one of the premier teams of the MVC and of Eastern Massachusetts. We're going back into the Coach Cato days here.
Well, the last time they went to the Super Bowl, of course, 1994. So I was in 7th grade, I believe.
For us. Not for you guys at home, unless you're a senior now. That was the last year they went to the Super Bowl. The year before that, I think, they beat Billerica in the Thanksgiving game in '93, but Billerica went on to the Super Bowl anyway. So here's the big 2nd and 17 play. They quickly dump it off to number 25, Matt Kubelski, and he breaks some tackles. He goes down the sideline, and Andy Fleming finally there to trip him up. Chris Pashoni also there on the tackle. Clock's still running, I believe. No, they went out of bounds, so 1:32 left. Clock is stopped. So one more big play for Central Catholic. They could get the touchdown here, and they'll still have life. 42-yard line.
They have to make the tackles. Chelmsford has to make the tackles.
Looks like a no huddle going in for Central Catholic, and now
clock did not get stopped, so yes, they have to go to no huddle. Timeout Chelmsford.
And Chelmsford calls the timeout. Let's take a look at the replay of that brilliant running by Kubelski after the pass. Gets it, a quick dump off. One tackle, there's another one, and he's on his way down the sideline. Finally, Andy Fleming catches it. Oh, Chris Pashoni catches him, and Andy Fleming cuts him off. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Central Catholic at the Chelmsford 42-yard line. That was one of the big plays they needed to stay in this game. 1:29 left now. Chelmsford calling a timeout here. Their defense wasn't ready, as Central Catholic was in a no-huddle offense as the clock continued to run.
Central Catholic has to go to the no-huddle offense. That Kubelski did not get out of bounds. The clock was still running.
Also, that may have been a no-huddle offense, but they may have also been trying to get Chelmsford to call a timeout. If Chelmsford had not called a timeout within 5 seconds, I believe Central Catholic may have called a timeout themselves, because who knows if they had a play all ready for a no-huddle offense. It's kind of like fooling. It was good tricking.
Those head games.
Page back to pass. Oh, right there is number 62.
That's Toussignant.
Toussignant right there. Rolling out to his left is Page, but Toussignant matched him step for step and got him down for the sack. Quick no huddle, 1:09 left. No time to be in a huddle. So 3 wideouts actually. They'll hand it off to Gobelski. He gets a hole. He's to the 40. He cuts to the right. Tough guy to get down. Chris Benton finally finishes him off.
Of course, Kobelski weighs 200 pounds, and he's 6'2". He's huge. Finally making the stop on the big fullback.
Along with Chris Benton.
But under a minute left.
Even though this is this is not a normal time for a Chelmsford High game, and it is away, a lot of more than expected Chelmsford fans out on the other side of the field, making the trek all the way up here to Lawrence. I mean, give their Saturday afternoons to come out to the game, spend it here. Not a bad place to spend it. Their team's winning, our team's winning 21-7. There you see a lot of people coming out for Chelmsford. And Central Catholic brings out their respected crowd too. It's just a gorgeous day out here for football.
It's awesome. The Chelmsford marching band is
Pumping up the crowd, yeah.
Doing a pretty good job today.
51 seconds left in the game, or at least in regulation if that happens. I don't know if it's called regulation in football. It's called regulation in basketball.
Call it whatever you want to call it.
37-yard line. Central Catholic is at the 37-yard line, 51 seconds left. They're down by 14. Big play here, 37-yard line. I keep on repeating that. 3rd and 7, that's what I meant to say. Little tiny play action pass. Oh, hit while he's thrown. But the pass is complete to number 3, Adam Lacharite, but I believe it was Dan Rashofsky who made the huge tackle on that play.
I feel sorry for Lachar at this point. He's limping a little bit.
He's just pummeled. Oh. That's the punishment you get for catching the ball. Miles Page now working back, 41 seconds and counting. They got to score here. And Kobelski gets nowhere, gets a couple yards on the play. Timeout, Central Catholic. Take a replay of that last pass to Lacharite. There's Page, rolls to his left. And
wow.
Just boom. Great tackle there.
That's what you got to do. You got to hit him hard.
This is the third game of the season for Chelmsford. They're 2-0 right now. Looks like they're going to become 3-0 in just a short while, but let's not speak too soon. Central Catholic also coming into the game 2-0. Chelmsford playing Lowell next week. They have the 3 games away from George Simonian Alumni Stadium. They'll be back for the second half of the season in Chelmsford. Colley Stadium, unlike this stadium, very well maintained, or at least last time we were there, very well maintained.
Well, the last time we were there, it was the first year Colley Stadium had been reopened.
So
after it went through its renovations.
2nd down and 8 to go, but it's more important for the touchdown here. Roll out to the right and Toussignant. Beautiful.
Adamopoulos yelling and
23
screaming
seconds
for them
left.
to hurry up.
They may just try to down the ball here. Who cares if it's 4th down? Or they'll just get a play going. Man in motion. They go for the pass. In there. Way. Oh, almost intercepted by Benton. Stops the clock at 7 seconds. That's it. You can't really get 14 points in 7 seconds. I think we could call it a game now.
Chelmsford sideline breathing a little easier. And just looks like they've loosened up quite a bit.
23-yard line. Chelmsford will go on to be undefeated in the MVC. One of only 2 undefeated teams in the MVC. Billerica also undefeated. Ooh, won't that be spectacular? Both teams are undefeated going into the Thanksgiving game. Page to throw. He's got a man open. Touchdown! Number 80, Kyle Milo, senior wide receiver. 21 to 13. Oh, Benton looks like he's hurt. Oh, no.
Benton's very
That's not a
slow
good
getting up
sign.
and now goes back down. Trainer Doc Economacos coming out to the field.
He's a tough kid, though. I'm sure he'll probably get through this. Hopefully.
We're back.
And we're back. Quick 2-point conversion here to try. They'll hand it off, and they won't get it. It's pretty much impossible. 2 seconds left. They have to kick off. The only way they can score now is if they kick off, Chelmsford fumbles the ball on the return, and Central Catholic quickly recovers it and runs in for the touchdown. That's the only hope they have right now.
A lot of the crowd is filing out for Central Catholic, trying to beat the traffic out.
This stadium right off Route 495. You see 495's in the distance, just like Route 3 is in Chelmsford. It's right off the 114 exit in Lawrence.
Coach Souza has left the press box. That's an indication that Chelmsford
The game's
is done.
pretty much over. Even if Chelmsford fumbles it and Central Catholic recovers, they still, on this return, they have to score the touchdown. There's absolutely no time left to do anything except that.
Right. They have to score it. They have to make sure they get the wedge.
This may be one of the
Has to be an onside pooch
biggest
kick.
onside kicks. They'll try it and it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
It's a penalty. Kicking it out of bounds. I'm not sure if you can do a re-kick on that. Souza now on the field, going back to the sideline, Chelmsford sideline.
Chelmsford with the first down, so they won't have to re-kick the ball.
And that's going to do it. With 2 seconds left, Chelmsford's just gonna run the clock out. What a big win today. Unbelievable.
That's all they really have to do. Anamopoulos hoping for the bad snap. Coach Rich did a great job today coaching this team in the safety offense. McGuire downs the ball.
That is it. The Chelmsford Lions with a huge win over Central Catholic. The final score, 21-13. That'll knock Central Catholic out of the top 10 ranking and may hopefully bring Chelmsford into the top 10 ranking, a deserved ranking, I believe.